Hey folks, welcome back to another review with yours truly, Sam Healey. Today we're taking a look at a couple of different products from Cool Mini or Not. First of all, we're looking at the Zombicide Black Plague plastic tokens that are coming in, and the 3D doors that are now available for you to pick up for purchase. So let's get down to the table and we'll take a look. So this is what you get in a package of the Zombicide plastic tokens expansion set that's out there. You're basically going to get just replacements of all of the different tokens that come in the box. So these are the cardboard tokens, and this is what you'll get as a replacement for them. They're basically the same size. It's just that these are a little bit, I guess, fancier. They have raised edges on them, give them a little bit of a 3D look to them. So you can see here that they're just the same size, just a little bit flashier, fancier, I guess you could say. So there's nothing real different about them. You get everything that's in the box. This is the first player token. The other one just was like a little red disc with a zombie head on it. But this is actually, it feels metal. It's pretty cool. But anyway, everything else is about the same size as everything. This is the cardboard token, this is the plastic token, and there isn't a whole lot of difference to them. They're just made out of plastic instead of something else. And these, I believe, are the broken doors that are just the other side of the door in the base set. So there's that. Then you have these are the only ones that seem to be slightly larger than the original sized tokens that come in the box. But again, these don't have to be a specific size anyway, so that's okay as well. You have your rotten token and your extra action token, the exit token. These are pretty cool as well. They have this almost a 3D effect of the stairs going down into the thing there, if you can see that. So that's pretty cool as well. The Necromancer spawn tokens have, they looked a little bit different on the other side where this is the original. The color was in the background, whereas the color is actually on the zombie figures there. And as you can see there a little bit, you have that raised, etched look to them as well. So again, these are not anything new coming into the game, but at the same time, if it's one of those things where I think if you have everything else blinged out on your copy of Zombicide Black Plague, you might want to get this too, just to continue blinging out your copy. But let's take a look at the doors. So in a pack of Zombicide 3D doors, you're basically going to get something that looks like this, and it basically comes with 3 different styles of doors, so that you can put them together and have them create kind of a 3D aspect to your Zombicide Black Plague game. So I'm just going to show you how they assemble real quick. So basically it's really simple. You just take the archway, stick the top of the door into it like that, hold it in place, then take your door piece, line up the 2 holes with the door and the side post here and the one on the other side as well. And you just pop it right in, just like that. Go ahead and give it a good spurt like that, and there you have your door. And so as you can see, when they're placed on the board, they just have this little pop to them, instead of just having one of those little tokens that are just laying flat on the board. You have these nice 3D doors that are just, making the game pop just a little bit more. And the doors open and stay open if you need them to stay open, and then it can reclose and stuff like that. So it's just really cool. It has little catches on it, if you can see that, where the door can catch and not have to swing closed. Same thing happens when you have it closed as well. So it's a really neat product. Definitely a luxury. It's not necessary to enjoy the game, of course, but just provides that extra little bit of pop for a game that you might be looking for. So that is the little expansion sets that for Zombicide Black Plague that I wanted to show you today, the plastic tokens and the 3D doors. Now, as you can probably imagine, these things are not necessities by any stretch of the means. If you're even thinking about purchasing these products, you're probably already blinging out your copy of Zombicide Black Plague as much as you can as it is, so these are just kind of a natural progression towards that end. They are definitely luxury items. You don't need them to enjoy the game at all, but if you already are starting to bling out your copy, like I said, this is the natural progression. The product is a quality product. It isn't chintzy or anything like that. The plastic tokens are very durable. They have a quality to them that's necessary. That first player token is a lot more than I was expecting, because I mean, it says plastic, and I'm sure it's probably plastic, but boy, does it feel metal to me. The 3D doors on the same aspect gives that three-dimensional aspect to the game that I think is really neat. Of course, like I said, it's not necessary, but it is neat. You have these 3D models moving around the board, and now you have 3D doors to go along with that. Definitely not necessary, but very, very cool. So I think the product here, as far as quality is concerned, is good. It's good quality. Something that you would expect from Cool Mini or not. But again, like I said, it's not necessary. You don't need it to enjoy the game, but it does provide that extra oomph of bling to a game that you might be looking for in a game that already has a whole lot of bling in it with its plastic miniatures and everything like that. So at the final, my final word is basically this: if you're looking to bling out your game even more than you already have, this is a no-brainer, kind of. But if you're happy with the game, then you can stay away from it. It's not necessary. I think the 3D doors could lend to a good painting, although they don't need it. I think they are thematic enough, detailed enough to where if you just put a nice shade on it or something to that effect, it would look great on the board. So with all that being said, it's really in your hands whether or not you pick this up. I'm not going to say that you must pick this up, because you really don't need to, but at the same time, it's a good quality product that will enhance the thematic immersion of your game of Zombicide Black Plague even more. So I'm leaving it in your court, folks. Pick it up if you think you need to. Leave it alone if you don't want it. See you on the flip side.